Let's bring in Republican Senator from Texas, John Cornyn. He serves on the Foreign Relations Committee, which conducted Stefanik's confirmation hearing back in January, and he joins us with his reaction to this and more. Senator Cornyn, good to have you with us as always. Your thoughts on this news just breaking?
Well, you don't see much in the way of selflessness when it comes to public service here in Washington, D.C., but Elise Stefanik should be congratulated by putting the greater good ahead of her personal ambition. She would have been a terrific ambassador to the United Nations. She's very articulate and forceful and thoughtful. But I also join her and the Speaker and others wanting to make sure that we can get President Trump's agenda passed through the House of Representatives with a razor-thin margin. So good for her. And I'm sure other opportunities will arise for her in the future.
Speaking of elections, I know that you have announced that you are running again. You're a four-term senator running for your seat. There are suggestions from Ken Paxton, the Attorney General, that he may run for that seat as well. And the early polling shows that he has some strength in that mission if he decides to do it. Your thoughts on that, Senator?
Well, I don't have many thoughts at all about it. He's not announced that he is a candidate. He's just he's kicking the tires. In the meantime, I've had a great relationship with President Trump. I served as the chief vote counter back in his first term when we passed the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, when we confirmed 230 plus federal judges, including Supreme Court justices, and we passed the U.S.-Mexico-Canada trade agreement, which was a signature accomplishment of the Trump administration. So I continue to have a very good relationship with President Trump and happy to support him and his agenda, which I feel is really my responsibility as a member of the same party now in the majority in the Senate. And we've got a lot of work to do, and there's a lot of time between now and when the election occurs.
All right,
there'll be time enough for that.
Yeah, as you say, there's a lot of work ahead, and the president wants to see that agenda moving through the House and Senate quickly with regard to the one big beautiful bill or two bills. We'll see how it shakes out. Senator, thank you. Always good to see you. John Cornyn,
thank you very much.
From Texas. Thank you, sir.